Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Belmont Park here on Friday. It is June the 29th, 2018. We'll look at the third race from Belmont, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The third race from Belmont, it's Lab's optional claimer purse $80,000. This race is for 3-year-olds and upwards. Never won $10,000 twice. The main claim starter or Stapler Lounge racer, which never won through races, or an optional claim price $62,500. We have a field of 5 horses going to the post of the distance of ground of 1,700 meters, or the distance of ground of the one-turn mile and 1/16 on Big Sandy. Mile 16th, 1,700 meters. And this is the second to last day of June, so you have some good racing still coming up from Belmont, but Saratoga is right around the corner. Can't wait for that. That opening weekend is just going to be great. This whole weekend, this whole next month of racing is just incredible. This weekend you have some great races. Next weekend you have some great races. The week after not so good, but the week after that you have Saratoga, which is really good. But just watch out for those races coming around here on YouTube for me to look at them. My top selection here in the third from Belmont, I like the number 2 horse, Papa Shot. I'm gonna go 2-4-1-5 in the superfecta. 2-4-1-5 super. My top selection, the 2 horse Papa Shot. This 6-year-old gelding by Distorted Humor. 5-1. John Velasquez is on this one. This horse has run very crappy his last few races, just to put it politely. He ran the commentator a few weeks ago at Belmont, 1 mile on the 28th of May. He finished 7th by 15.25 lengths, and he just was never there. Wide and just didn't show up. I think with a big step down in class to the smaller group of horses, I think this is a good comeback race. Also, getting John Velasquez up is going to be good for this horse. Last time John Velasquez rode this horse, this horse probably ran his last decent race. That came just under a year ago by a few days, on the 2nd of July of last year at Belmont, mile 16th in the Saginaw Stakes. This horse finished second by 2 3/4 lengths. This horse finished behind Diversify. It had a great race there, and then had a great season after that. This horse was just a little bit wide, and he just couldn't catch Diversify. Just ran a little bit of a better race. But after that, this horse ran in the John Morrissey at Saratoga, where he just ran shit. He finished third. He just couldn't get there at the end. He finished third in the Evans Shipman behind Diversify, and then he went to Korea to run in the Keeneland Korea Cup, where he finished third by 21 lengths, and just wasn't handling the surface there, and he just couldn't come home really well. But after that, he finished 4th in the Empire Classic, 3rd in the Haynesfield, and then he fell off the map at Aqueduct in the winter, and then fell off the map at Belmont last start. But, this race is a massive step down in class, and I just think here this horse should run well. This horse has run well in the past, but it's been a while. I'll trust him here to run a big one. 5-1, watch out. So to recap my bets for the third from Belmont, gonna go with the 2 horse Pop Shot. Gonna go 2-4-1-5 in the superfecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck.